Made in Hollywood.
In one of the most anticipated films of the year, Batman and Wonder Woman joined forces with Aquaman, The Flash, and Cyborg in DC Comics' Justice League.
Arthur Curry, the Aquaman. It's on him.
Organic and biomechatronic body parts. He's a cyborg.
You should probably move.
Barry Allen.
You're the Batman?
All right, so I was totally geeking out during the entire film. I loved every minute of it. But what was the coolest thing about filming this for you guys, who I'm sure you were geeks too, right?
Oh, for sure. I mean, being on set every day was kind of the coolest thing. It's hard to pull specifics out. I mean, getting in the costumes, seeing all the gadgets, the Batmobiles, hanging out with these guys, building those relationships between us as actors and the characters themselves. Like, it was just an experience.
Simply the best.
Better than
The rest.
Better than
All the rest.
Thank you.
We're asking people we don't know to risk their lives.
Strong man is strongest alone. You ever heard that?
That's not a saying. That's the opposite of what the saying is.
I agree with you too that I feel like this is a big return to form for DC's earlier work, both in the cartoons but also in some of the live action, like the Tim Burton stuff, which I loved growing up as a kid. I feel like this recovers some of that tone where we can deal with stuff as serious as what we've seen in some of the darker DC movies recently, but we can deal with it in a lighter-hearted way.
Superman was a beacon to the world. He didn't just save people. He made them see the best parts of themselves.
The great thing about Superman is that he's more than just a physical presence. He's more than just someone who saves a person or people. He's an idea. He's an ideal. He's something to strive towards, and that is what is shown in this movie especially. Superman's dead, but his idea lives on, and his idea is so powerful. What he stood for was so powerful that he changed the outlook of a man who tried to kill him.
The world needs Superman. I made him a promise. This is why I brought you together.
Ride ain't over yet.
My man.
You're newcomers to the DC universe, so let's talk about the most important thing, that is the costume. So your costumes, when you stepped into them for the first time, how did they feel? What did you think?
I thought, is this it? I'm literally in like
Just a green suit?
I'm in pajamas. I'm in a patchwork quilt.
Pajamas, couple of Christmas
That's so
lights.
easy to do all the stunts and on all the work because he's comfortable all day.
Well, the thing is, the shoes were a little uncomfortable because, you know, we all had to get on the same level, and there's some of us that are taller than others, and so they have to put us in slightly taller shoes to like get us to that point. But it has its perks and it has its disadvantages. I think the perk is obviously comfortability because these guys are like bolted in and hot and sweaty.
Relax, Alfred. I'll take it from here.
Do I know you?
It's the moment I got the part from Zach, and he had this brainchild of taking, you know, sitting down in his room going like, I want your tattoos everywhere. And he didn't want to do just the old suit because he just wasn't there yet. I was not the king yet, so I was really interested in what it was going to look like. And when I saw the suit and having my tattoos and the Polynesian aspects incorporated into this Atlantean armor, it's amazing.
It's good to see you playing well with others again. Just like a bat. I dig it. Maybe temporary. Yeah!
Made in Hollywood.